Hello YouTubers, a Someone Reviews here with a look at Transformers Age of the Primes Voyager class Nexus Prime. Amazon, this is from Amazon. That's where I get most of my figures. I know others have reviewed these. Mine just gonna come in late, and Liege Maximo is still on pre-order. And once I do that, I will have the 13 Primes. But right now here is Nexus, and I'm not going to show in his instructions he doesn't even show that he combines. So I'm not gonna of course review show y'all that. But I am really hoping he does get his own combiner, get his own, frame, his own bots, so we can deliberately say that we have our own Nexus. I am worried that we will not, because I would like to have a Nexus Prime that doesn't evolve using the parts of my combiners, which he is compatible with Superions. But I hope that but I'm not gonna show that off. Like I said, the instructions don't show it. I'm not gonna show it. But here is Nexus Prime, and I really do like this. The Optimus Prime colors with the bit of black is really cool. The red, the blue, the gray. There's silver right here, silver and yellow on these bits. Blue, there is red on the blue. Not invisible hand syndrome. As y'all can see, there is some red right here. That is the bot's head. We do have the Enigma of Combination, which is actually done in silver with some yellow, and there's his Prime sigil. Nice gold cockpit section. He is, these are compatible. I do gotta show this off. I will show this off. How this works is when it comes to these pieces, you just use this small bit here. This bit here, it is compatible. As you can see, he can fire. Back here, it does connect. But when you have this piece here, back here, it does work just fine. But as you can see, it is a little more loose. As you can see, and also here, there's just not enough. So that's what you're dealing with when it comes to my copy. Like here, as you can see, it doesn't really hold in, but this one here holds in just fine. And if you want, so there is that. This bit here is also just loose, and as you can see, there's no way to fit it right there. So yeah, if you do want to use effect parts, I have learned that this bit is the best bit. Which, by the way, if y'all don't know, that's from Titan Optimus, Star Optimus. And yeah, as y'all know, this is the current setup. This isn't the official my new thing. It's just complications towards where I normally review. There are complications. That's what's currently going on. I am trying to fix it. I don't really like this setup. There's really not enough light, because that's all the light there is, because electrical issues and whatnot. But yeah, here's Nexus Prime. I'm not gonna transform the Apex armor, but I do have, I will show these off one by one. Here we have, Micronus in his, data disk mode. Here we have Prima. As you can see, I really do like how this is all going. I can't wait to get his, I'm really hoping they can get his own frame and his own bots. I would like to have him as his official combiner. And I can't wait to get Liege Maximo. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we have Quintus Prime. As you can see, very long deluxe, very stubby Voyager. This is gonna take a bit. Here we have Alpha Trion, Voyager class Alpha Trion. Here we have Solus Prime. This one scares me. Out of every figures, this is my least favorite. The one that I was really excited for is the scariest. Here we have Alchemist Prime. As y'all can see, really cool. Here we have the leader class Onyx. As y'all can see, there is a way to transform the leg up here. I just don't do that. I do like the six-legged form. I do like the six-legged look. Here he is with Vector. Here's Vector Prime. Which, by the way, I did wish, like, his sword had his Prime sigil. Yeah, it's still my nitpick. Here he is with, Amalgamist. And this is the base form. I know he has, like, several, but this is how I display him mostly, because one, it keeps him completely whole. So that's really cool. And also here it looks like he has 3 eyes. Here we have leader class Megatronus, aka the Fallen, which is really cool. I really do like how all of these are. I am going to try to get a complete show of all of them. And last but not least, the biggest Prime that they have made, the Titan class. Yeah, as you can see, he does not go in frame very well, but there he is. As you can see, the biggest Prime of them all. And yeah, it's really cool to have all of these. This is the 11th. I am missing the 12th. Once I get him, I will review him. And yeah, really cool. I do like these. I do like all of these. But like I did say, I am hoping that they can make like a commander class with like his limbs and get his own core. I won't show off how you do the whole combining thing because it doesn't really show on the on his packaging, but also that's just a really cool head sculpt. That is actually really cool looking. Like the mouth plate looks really cool. This thing looks cool. But yeah, I am really hoping we do get like his own combiner frame, his own limbs, and we can go from there to see what he looks like, because I am not dismantling my Superion, nor if I do get Onslaught, I am waiting on Amazon to get him on there saying that he's ready to pre-order. I am waiting on that. And once that happens, I'm not dismantling my Bruticus or Superion just to say I have a Nexus Prime. No, I want Nexus Prime to have his own frame, his own bots. I don't care if they're repaints and remolds of Legacy Minosaur bots, of Bruticus bits, or whatever. Just as long as we got something in these colors that screams Nexus Prime. And speaking of transformation, first thing you want to do is you want to remove the guns. The fins are on hinges. Just so you could just hinge that like that. Do the same thing on this side. So now they're looking like this in bot mode. These becomes like his weaponry. So if you do lose these, yeah, Nexus Prime will not have wings nor guns. He will just look like this if those are lost. Anyways, what you want to do is you want to untap the feet from the arm. Just like that. And there's a hinge that you just fold up the foot. Just like that. Do the same thing on this side. Untab, fold up. And then you want to untab the arm. There is just like a tab right here. And you just want to just grab the arms and fold them up. Just like this. On one of my swivels, it's not overly loose, but I can feel it. It's not as tight as the other side. What you want to do is you just want to untab. Some of this is very securely in place. There we go. There we go. Just fold that up like that. And you just want to leave it like that. Then you want to go up to the legs. You want to just fold them out. And what you want to do is you want to swivel the legs where the thigh, where that's pointed like that. You fold in that. And you want to fold, and you want the swivel bit to fold in this way. Right? No, you want it to look like this. No, I am doing it right. No, I'm not. Because you want it facing like that. And then you want to come up to this panel. It's on a double joint and does tab in. And you just want to fold it in. And that tab will go in right here. And that locks it in place. Do the same thing on this side. Fold in that. Fold in that. Untab. Which, by the way, these two tabs do tab in right here. Play with the hinges. Make sure those are tabbed in. And then you want to rotate the waist, which, by the way, my waist swivel feels a little loose. Not overly bad. And then what you want to do is you want to come back here, untab this, then untab this, fold up his head, then retab this back in. Oh, my bad. Y'all did not see that. It's pretty much untab his head, fold his head back, and there's these two tabs in here, and these pegs that just tabs in right here. Fold in the backpack and the chest. You want to pretty much, that will tab in right here, and this will tab into that. Come on. Why aren't you tabbing in? There we go. Okay. I found it easier to not tab that in. Then just go up here. That tabs in. That tabs in. Tabs into backpack. Oh, the nose cone folds in. That's... okay, do you fold in that? I don't know. I actually honestly don't know. I guess the nose cone goes like that. Does it untab? cut instructions said nothing. I mean, not cut instructions. The instruction manual said nothing about it. Anyways, you want to rotate the forearms. Wait, because so you can have the hands to swivel inwards like this. Just like that. And that is Nexus Prime transformed. And you can grab his guns. You can keep the wings folded out. And right here, there are tabs where you can give him this look. As you can see, and that is Nexus Prime all transformed. And that is really cool. This is a really cool figure. He does have a backpack. I'm not gonna complain. I don't complain about backpacks. I'm not one of those people. You can actually untab this. Mine is actually just really securely put in. Yeah, I cannot take this out. I literally just got it today. I'm literally just now reviewing it, and he can hold the it is a 5mm. You can peg into his hand or someone else's. And yeah, and he is just really cool. He does have the basic helmet with the silver and the gold. The gold on here is more visible. There is the silver right here. And down here we do get some gold exposed, some black here. And yeah, there's the little bits on the jet mode, and there's pretty much the entire jet. And that is actually really cool. Articulation-wise, he cannot look up very much, but he can look down. He can rotate his head a full rotation. He can do a full circle. Arms can, if you remove these, can rotate all the way. They can go in and out. There is a swivel. He does have an elbow joint. It only goes up that far. As y'all can see, he does have wrist swivels. They're just kind of hard to get to, because you have a panel down here and this bit right here. He does have a waist swivel. He can kick forward this far. He can kick back that far, but if you move this out of the way, he does do the full. Or if you just remove that, he can go in and out. There is a swivel. Knee bends about that far, and foot can go up this way, and you can use that combining joint if you want that. And there is a weight, and there is an ankle pivot, and you can move them up and down, which is really cool. And with the guns, like I said, just pretty much fold into wings. Tab these in right here. There's the other one. Tab it right here. And as y'all can see, he has the wings become the guns. So if you lose the gun, you lose the wing. So like I said, he'll just look like a little robot box. And this thing is really cool. Like I did show, it is effects compatible. This bit here doesn't tab in very well. This bit here kind of. But this one here fits in very well. As you can see, it is nice and solid. So yeah, I did find these two are not the best, but this one is. There is going to be a lot of transformations. First of all, for comparison, I didn't combine it, but here he didn't transform it, but here he is with the Apex armor. I'm guessing this is the Apex armor. There is no guessing. It is. Because they made my Cronus a deluxe. And even then, this is actually... I want to call this more like a warrior class, because it's not exactly deluxe either. And warriors were smaller than deluxes. So I'm pretty sure this is more like a warrior class, but it is called a deluxe. Here we have... But here we have my Cronus all transformed. There he is. He is just the smallest. Really do like these. I really do like this. Like I said, there's a lot of transformations going on in the background, so y'all are gonna hear a lot of stuff. Fun fact, I gotta do this like one more time. Because I'm going to be getting good-o Liege Maximo soon. Yes, I am getting to 13 primes. I am kind of hoping that we do get a, like I am saying, I really do hope he does get his, Nexus Prime does get his actual bits. Like his own combiner. Like he can be like his own combiner. Here he is with Prima Prime. As you can see, Prima is actually a tad taller than him. But trust me, once he's his own combiner, he's gonna be a little smaller than Titan class. He's gonna be the size of pretty much Superion, Minosaur, Bruticus. He is going to be that big. Yeah. Here he is with Quintus Prime. I am transforming. His leg, the back of the panels just really hold securely. There we go. Maybe if I just keep playing with it, it'll loosen up. I am scared to transform, her. The good old Miss Solus Prime. Which, that's actually the weakest figure. But here he is with Quintus Prime. He's actually... I will give my full thoughts. Like my own little tier of these guys. So there's him. Come here, forearms. And yeah, but yeah, I generally do hope that he does get his own frame, his own shell. Of course, your head. of course your head falls off. Can y'all guess who I'm complaining about? There's only one bot that loses his head during the transformation. I can give you a hint, it's a Cyclops. Oh, there goes your leg. But yeah. Oh god. He is just falling apart on me. Whatever shall I do? There we go. Yeah. Yes, if y'all don't know, I am complaining about, Amalgamist here. He's just like wanting this disassemble from me. Where did your leg go? I know, I saw it fall down somewhere. Oh, there it is. I was so confused. I was like, where's your leg? Here's your leg. Your arm is currently off. But I'll help get your arm back. There we go. See? There we go. See? You got your arm back. You got your parts back. Here he is with Amalgamist. Little hunchback. The hunchback of the primes. I gotta say, these guys are really cool together. I am actually really once we get once I get Liege Maxima, I'm gonna be so happy. But I'll be really happy if he gets his limbs in his own core. Get me? That would be even better. Yeah. Transforming Onyx next. Yes, I am saying who I'm transforming next. There we go. There we go. That is one chest plate done. That is a hoof. That is the second hoof done. Kind of keeping his tail in, just giving him the staff look. Not the bow and arrow look. Here he is with Onyx. There we go. He is a little lopsided, little. Nah. Stand like a proud prime. Oh. There we go. There we go. Now you're standing. Gonna fold that wing out. There he is. There he is. Here he is with Nexus. As you can see, big tall boy. I believe this is the Transformers 1 head design that they went with, which is really nice. I really do like that. Next is Vector Prime. Really wish Vector Prime had his Prime sigil on his sword. Put the Cyber Planet key on his sword. Boo-da-boo-da-boo. Boo-da-boo-da-boo. Transformers. Did you know Transformers are expensive? Oh god, come on. There we go. Tab. Untab. Fold up. Fold up. Hinge out. Tab in. Expose everything. Tab everything. Rotate. Rotate. Oh yeah, on Vector Prime's when I reviewed him, I never did tab these in. This side tabs in just fine. This side here, like I'll tab it in, but it'll just pop itself out of place, which is actually annoying. But yes, his shoulder pads does tab in. His one side just pops out. Tap that, fold that in. Still don't like your leg. Your leg panel. I know he's a retool of that one guy, but still. Wish they made his leg better. Here we have Vector Prime. So as you can see, like he is a Voyager, but he's like a small Voyager. Like most of the Voyagers are taller than him. Except for Amalgamist. Next, we have Alpha Trion. Oh, there's his book. Yeah, and to this day, I have not removed the Autobot logo from his stomach. I know it's a piece that can be removed. I just leave it on. Because it is tight. Kind of give him that faux, that bottom of like a flowing cape thing. Open up his hand, open up that, fold that down where that tabs in. These just fold in like that. Fold out his head. Arm panel. Give him his quell, his feather. And give him his book. Because he is a Prime that doesn't fight. And here he is with Alpha Trion. I think he's actually, I think Alpha Trion is just like a tad taller. So yeah. Yeah, there's Alpha Trion. There's a lot of Primes. Megatronus is next. But yeah, from what it's worth of what we got, I am actually really happy. Like I think this is like yeah, this was back in 2020, like what, 2025 is when the Powered Primes came out, 2024, 2025. And what we've been getting are just so amazing. Like I am still surprised of what we get. And yes, I do like how Megatronus is a a heavy retool of Siege Megatron. There was just some really cool aspects to this figure. Figure that no one actually thought about putting in, like, actual figures. There we go. Get his backpack and stomach section fig transformed. Yeah, this thing is just like a really cool. Some of these figures are bangers. Other figures did have potential, but yeah, some of them needed well, needed a way to be better. And yes, I am mainly talking about Solus Prime. I am scared to transform that figure, but I know I have to. Y'all know I have to. Even though she is the weakest. She is the weakest. Come on. There we go. Pop out. There we go. There's Megatronus in his bot mode. Give him his shoulder flames. His flame shoulders. His flaming shoulders. And give him those flames on his backpack. I really do like how they gave him these, though. There we go. Stay tapped in. There we go. Bada bam, bada boom. And I have noticed over time on my Megatronus, like over time on my figure, his arm, his shoulder, like it still holds, but it has loosened up because of that. I mean, I don't really pose the figures. But yeah, here he is. Here he is with Megatronus. Try to get him more in frame, I'm sorry. There we go. There we go. Fold these down. Fold these down. Hold on. Untap that. Untap that. Fold that in. Fold that in. Rotate. Tab. Rotate. Transformation, tab that in, rotate the stocky, gives him this piece goes right here. Right, no, this one goes right here. This one goes right here. And tab that. Pull out that, tab that in, give him that awesome look I like to give him that nice pose. And here we have Alchemist. Really cool figure. I do like these. Except for one. I am trying to transform her now. She scares me. Y'all just figured out who it's, Sola. She scares me. I do not like messing with this figure at all. This thing is waiting to fall. This thing is just waiting to die on me. I know a lot of people. They should have made her a Voyager. I really think we should have had a Voyager instead of this bad, this god-awful deluxe. Ugh. God damn it. I'm so scared. I'm scared I'm gonna break it. Ugh. She is the weakest, she is the weakest, she is the weakest. I don't like messing with her. Oh great, the panel fell off. Who would have thunk? I knew it was going to happen. Just try to just... I am so scared. I do not like this one at all. I mean, her look and everything is so damn cool, but, yeah, they messed up. A lot. Yeah, I gotta say, she is definitely the F tier of the, primes. She had so much potential. She really, truly did. But yeah, I did transform her. Whoop-de-doo. Yay. Though I do gotta say, She kind of needs a whole entire new figure. Deluxe class. Just a whole new Voyager. Just like a Voyager of a truck. So we want to have this. But here she is. Transformed. As you can see. And then for the final transformation, yeah, it's the big boy. It's the big truck. Okay, that just... okay. Somehow I managed the skirt piece to come off. Clickety clackety clackety clack. There we go. Yeah. The last and final Prime that I own. The big, huge, the Titan class. Star Optimus. And no, I'm not pulling out Hot Rod. He cannot fit in frame, but yeah, he goes. He's not even up to his knee. But yeah. Yeah, here's the Primes. That's all the Primes. For the most part, these are worth keeping. These are worth having. They are expensive. But at the end of the day, they're really fun. And just to give you a heads up, yeah, your leg. Yes, I have Superion here. He is transformed. He is combined. I do keep Superion in combined mode. But as you can see from here, this is what you're looking for. This is pretty much what Nexus Prime is going to look like if he does get his own shell, if he gets his own his own figures. This is how big he is. And if y'all saw from the Titan class, Optimus, Star Optimus is actually bigger than him. So yeah, that's about it. Laters.